Yeah, you feel like that there's something you do on every outfit, like when you wake up in the morning, like I always do this. Like, what is that thing for you?
So like basically, if I cannot dance in this bitch, if I cannot dance in my outfit, I can't wear it out.
Yeah.
Like really, when I put this, I literally like took me like 10 minutes. I'm not even gonna front, but I have to feel good in what I wear to do what I gotta do.
But,
and I'm gonna be real. I learned that from I took that like Deion Sanders. He said when you look good, you play good. When you play good, they pay good.
Man, what?
So and that's the truth, because when you really actually look good and you look 100%, you gonna actually produce more than wearing like something bummy or like just waking up.
And like you said, you just feel good. So it's like you on a different energy, like you on a different vibration almost.
No,
I swear. When you looking good, don't tell me when that cut fresh. I got my hair. Retwist?
I got my hair done, but it's cold, so in my ears.
Got them mad when I flex. Stand on loyalty and I'ma die for my respect. Prepare for it all, but I've been praying for the best.
So the concept of the eye, like you thinking about changing it up for real?
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking it off.
And that ain't why. Like,
well, because I just my my front conscious, like the front of my head is like I like it, I love it, I love the eye concept, but it's like it's just like something like. Well, does everybody want to put that on every day?
Oh, yeah. Almost like how you said because which was going to do a 15 or 16?
Yeah, I was going to do a 15.
Like, everybody ain't going to want that number.
Yeah, and I was like, you get it. It's in wrong number. It's number one. But it's just like, why not? Like, I like keep it simple. I was thinking, I know, what is it? It's with Stranger Things, they had Hawkins or whatever. And I love how they kept the simple green suit.
Yeah.
Like, collegiate,
just plain almost,
and you could flip flop it with anything. Right. And then I done seen like around like people actually mix and match the sweats, the set. So it's like I'm like, well, the eye cool and all, but can they really mix and match the set?
Right.
So with the eye, I'm like, yeah, it's cool, but like if they was to put this on and like put some regular sweatpants on, like from Near Wander, and I'm like, they throw this on, it's like, do they really want to wear that eye all the time?
Right,
like they get it, they get the concept. But it's like, do I really want to wear number one all the time?
Yeah. So you feel like whenever like you creating something, like you sketching or whatever, you feel like you try to base things off like, because I know me, like I'm right now I'm sketching out some things, but I'm trying to base it all off what y'all gonna rock in the club. But like when Mardi Gras come, y'all gonna rock this in Mardi Gras. Know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting no just regular stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nothing just plain. So like how you try to base it off?
So I really try to base it off even like my own perspective, because like
almost like how you dress.
Yeah, like I right today, like last time we did the interview, I had like the crazy socks.
Right.
But now it's like it's kind of simple, but you can tell like I got my own little flavor going on, because like my beanie and I feel like my shirt, so it's like I still have my own little flavor.
Yeah, you feel like that there's something you do on every outfit, like when you wake up in the morning, like I always do this. Like, what is that thing for you?
So like basically, if I cannot dance in this bitch, if I cannot dance in my outfit, I can't wear it out.
Yeah.
Like really, when I put this, I literally like took me like 10 minutes. I'm not even gonna front, but I have to feel good in what I wear to do what I gotta do.
But,
and I'm gonna be real. I learned that from I took that like Deion Sanders. He said when you look good, you play good. When you play good, they pay good.
Man, what?
So and that's the truth, because when you really actually look good and you look 100%, you gonna actually produce more than wearing like something bummy or like just waking up.
And like you said, you just feel good. So it's like you on a different energy, like you on a different vibration almost.
No, I swear.
When you looking good, don't tell me when that cut fresh.
I got my hair.
Retwist?
I got my hair done, but it's cold, so in my ears kind of cold.
Ain't even worth it.
Yeah, I'm not messing with that. But if you let me, if I come back on here, hopefully,
we gonna have you on.
Like my hair, I'm just hopefully weather gets warm enough, and I'm just like not have the beanie. Shit,
real talk, man. And y'all tapping into something that this really a part two. Now I'm saying this is a part one for y'all, but this really a part two. I probably will give y'all part one. I don't know when. And let me run it to you, because Lord, when I got that call, you hear me? Because what had happened was I had the SD card in there, right? But like I said, it recorded internally on the camera.
Yeah.
I came back later that night, you know what I'm saying? And they said, homie took the camera and they say he deleted it. And I'm like, man.
Yeah.
But when they told me who it was, I'm like, oh no, I talked to him before he left. So he saw me in there. It's good. He ain't gonna delete it. Man, called back that next morning. He told me he deleted it. None of it could be salvaged. Man, when I tell you, like it took the life out of me.
I'm knowing.
It took the life out of me. I'm riding on the bike. I'm on my way home to get the car to come back here to record. Man, when he told me that, it just took the life out of me. Like I could have cried. When I tell you, it made me so mad. Like I said, I'm riding the bike. I had to stop the bike.
Niggas, I'm riding the bike.
Kick the kickstand, bro, and I had to stand there and just breathe, bro. And because I was maxed out, like. And it blew me because that interview was good. Like I was on high.
That was a good. It was. I ain't gonna lie. It was.
It really was, and it was just so genuine. Sure. Like I just kept expressing, like, dang, like it was just genuine. Like it was real talk. You know what I'm saying? It was a real joke.
So we was talking about. We start like we could bring it back up now.
But what I was saying all that to say.
Yeah.
You feel me? What it taught me was, and whenever I had an interview this past Monday, what it taught me was, we got to recognize our control.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because some things we get so worked up. We get so angry about this. We get so mad about this. But half the time, we don't have no control over that. You got to recognize your control. Yeah. And like Miss Brandy Renard, you know what I'm saying? That's who I interviewed Monday. And she was saying like when her mother and father passed, like she was sad or whatever. Yeah. But she had to recognize her control. I can't put my parents in my back pocket. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't control whether or not how long they live. You feel me? So that just like, we got to take that into account of our everyday life. You feel me? Like I had to recognize my control as so far as my grades, right? That's something we have control over. Yeah. So it's like, if you can control that, make sure and do that to the best of your ability. You feel me? But things outside of your control, you got to take your emotions off.
Yeah, no cap. Like, realize like what you like back to what you said. So what you can't control with like, even with school, I felt that because like last week I would say like, what today is Wednesday, right? Mm-hmm. So I had a rough week last week. I'm gonna be real. Right. I had a rough week. I mean, like, and it was something I couldn't control, like you say, but I let it control me. Mm-hmm. And so once I realized, I fell off, I needed that. Mm-hmm. I needed somebody else who wasn't even in my circle, who was like a peer older than me to like be like, hey, you fell off. What happened? Right. And for him to really let me, give me a chance to express what happened and give me another chance shows me like I can't control. Yeah. I have the ability to control whatever is around me. Right. So anything I cannot, like anything that like I say, for example, like if I get mad or whatever and let it control me, then I feel like it's kind of like my fault. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's like, that's why I say that I comes from like it's accountability. Yeah. I have the ability to do anything that I'm able to touch. I can do whatever, things like that in that nature. And it's like, you can live a very peaceful life. And that if you protect your peace, and that's okay to protect your peace. And like, you're not a BITCH for protecting your peace. And a lot of people get that confused. Yeah. I feel like
it's all about like sometimes we got to realize like being selfish is good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to tell people no. Like I was watching a video yesterday and it was like, we in November. Is no to things that can't make me money. Is no to things that's not true to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like we gotta start saying no. We can't just think saying yes all the time is good. We not a bunch of yes men out here. You feel me?
We got a bunch of them though. We got a bunch of them. Even your own home is gone. Yeah. I noticed like with friends and stuff too, friends and things like that. Like I watched yesterday, speaking to that point, I watched Neighbors, and he was they frat brothers and things like that, and he telling them like, man, you got to get your stuff together because this ain't gonna, it's cool and all right now, but shit, it's we in college at the end of the day. We gotta, and he's like, I'm your friend, and I'm telling you because I'm your friend, and I was like, at the end of the day, like you gotta, that's the people that care about you. Yeah, because
if you don't tell them, that's unhealthy.
No. And people like think because like I feel like lately what I've been through and the experiences like. You can being a good friend, you can like, how do I form this? Like, I feel as if a friend can, tell you the right thing, even if you don't want to listen to it. And that don't mean that's bad. That don't mean they're being a bad friend. Right.
But you got to tell them the things they don't want to hear.
Yeah. And that's a friend. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I felt like, last week when I fell off, I had too many yes ma'ams to this person. Yeah. And it's like I could tell the moment I told this person no, spiral. spiral. You could tell spiral. Like they're doing anything in their power to like get what they want, and it's like, what? Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, that's not healthy. Because then when the real world comes, I had to realize, like, I called my papa. Like I said, I fell off. I called him. Real wise man. He called old head. He called me. He like, what you crying for?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm stressing. I'm crying. He like, what you crying for? You did it.
Right.
He like, you did it last week. Last week. You know what I'm saying? You crying. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm be real. Like, I was just worried my internship was gonna let me go. Cause I fell off last week and I didn't communicate with that with them. And at the end of the day, you know, I'm calling my papa. I'm like, man, like, I just need to talk to you to pray for me. He like, man, what you produce is what's gonna happen in the universe. So it's like, if you was to do what you had to do, this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
So what you crying? He like, what you crying for? I mean, I'm crying. I'm at the point like I'm bawling. He like, you know, you have ample opportunity than me. Like, and he's an old head. He's probably like 1960. So like he telling me like he had to compete with like white people, and it's really a competition. And like, you know what I'm saying? And he never had internships and all these opportunities. And he like, y'all got ample opportunity. Yeah. And like, I really felt that, because it's like, you know, we do nowadays take advantage of what we have going on. And it's like, man, like, you know, I really took that. And I'm like, you know, you're right. I did. It's I myself. Like if I would have did, like you say, back to control. If I would have controlled without last week, instead of letting it control me and trying to go with the flow all the time, shit, I would have been straight. Right. I could have got more tasks and things like that during a week, but I didn't, because he don't trust me. And it's a business. And then in the real world, I realized, like, you know, it's a business and it's cruel. He told me that real cruel. Yeah. They cruel. They're going to cut you off. It is what it is. It's a business. And he said, you know, at the end of the day, your internship is a business. Yeah. And if you don't do what you have to do for them, they'll make them look bad.
Yeah. And to that point of you saying this world cruel, like that's real talk. Like whenever I had then hopped off that bike and I was damn near hyperventilating. You know, I was so mad. But like with me breathing and I'm trying to control myself, you know what I'm saying? I had to realize like success not pretty. Like a lot of us are so misconceived by we thinking it's gonna be sunshine and rainbows every day. You thinking I be thinking once I finish these videos, I be thinking I'm gonna be editing for 5 minutes and it's good. Yeah. Lo and behold, I be in the studio like 4 or 5 hours trying to edit. You know what I'm saying? Success is not pretty. Like a lot of us are so misconceived by social media and things like that. Like, do you social media fast?
I'm gonna be real, not really, but I'm trying to take that 1% of like waking up and not getting on my phone.
Right, yeah. So and now, I got a bad habit.
I'm trying to get up, do what I have to do, then check my phone. Yeah. So I could get my day started, because I realized, like, you know, I know it's like I do, you know, occupy a lot of my time in the morning on my phone on the toilet.
You never
like
realize
or like in the bed. I look up, man, 9:15. I'm like, well, shit, I could have took my shower. I could got my day together. So it's like, you know, that phone cool, but I don't need it. Yeah. And I felt like when my dad used to tell me that when I was young, I was like, hey, you tripping? I need my phone. But like, really, if my phone died, I'm okay. Like, I don't need no charger. Like, I only need a car charger because I have to get to where I gotta go. But like, if the phone died, I'm at school and I know I'm going home, I don't really need my phone.
Yeah, for real. But we so stuck on that phone, and we so stuck to thinking, well, we with social media, we out here thinking the world is what it's really not. Know what I'm saying? We just misconceived in so many ways. And it's like, if we just take the phone away, if we just take the media away, like I took the music away, I was able to get in tune with my thoughts. You feel me? Like Miss Brandy Renaud, whenever I interviewed her, she was like, she ain't watch TV. She was never a TV person. Know what I'm saying? And I could, like, as a younger, I could never really imagine not watching TV, because that was the go-to thing. When you get home from school, you watching TV. Yes. You feel me? So it's like when you take yourself away from them things, you begin to realize what's really going on out here. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Like, shit, like, I mean, even success, like you say, success is not pretty. And it's not, you gotta have patience.
Yeah, and that's the point.
And like I say, I fell off, like, back to that point, I fell off less because, you know, I know you seen I had posted, you know, some samples, a little tease, just to get people a little hyped up, you know, to see what I got going on. And, you know, the responses was crazy. You know, everybody, I love it. Everybody put me on your pre-sale list, and I appreciate it. I love it. But I ain't gonna lie, I started getting to my head, because now I'm like, man, I gotta produce, I gotta put it, I gotta have it, I gotta get my web. You got your website? I'm like, shit now. Like, I'm like, nah, man, like, I don't have none of this. And I'm like, I was in my head like, oh, I gotta do this. Then I had something going on in my personal life. So it's kind of like, man, like, I'm all over the place, and I don't even know where to start. Right. So I had, like I said, I fell off. I talked to my papa, and he, like, you know, I was like you say, breathe. You breathe a little bit, you meditate, and it's like, slow down.
Yeah. And, you know, in 10th grade, man, that was I feel like that was whenever I actually began to realize my thoughts. Now I'm saying 10th grade, I had a teacher. She used to make us meditate every day. Every day we came in and we meditated for 5 minutes, bro. Sure. And like she let us know, like in reality, like if we being for real, our breath is the only thing we could control. That is the only thing. You can hold your breath and you could breathe out. Know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing you could control. And like, and with that, know what I'm saying? Oh, what you were just saying?
Wait, what I said?
I forgot what point I was trying to make. Oh, you were saying with breathing and stuff like that. Yeah, and just with taking them breath, it helped me almost just slow down. Know what I'm saying? Back to that rushing thing. That's why I'm trying to get back to meditating, because it's like that anxiety be so high. I be on 10 here. I'll be on 10 here. Know what I'm saying? I be having to realize I have to sit back and stop. And to that point of view, you saying like, oh, people telling me put me on my pre-sale list, or people telling me this, or just thinking about doing the website. It'd be like, sometimes that's why I go into things head first without even doing no research, because you realize once you start thinking about things too much, or once you start thinking about it too much, you could think your way out of something. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, oh dang, I gotta start. I'm gonna start this clothing brand, but dang, I gotta get a distributor out the country. I gotta build a website. Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to be customer service. I'm gonna have to be the receptionist. I'm gonna have to, know what I'm saying? You get to thinking about all that, and you think your way clean out of it. But sometimes it's like, just go head on with it. Just take that step. You feel me?
Yeah, and it's like, I would like, I noticed I would take me personally, like I realize usually I'm a doer. I just do it. Yeah. And I'll like think about it after. But now I realize as I get older, you have to think about, you do have to like articulate your thoughts. You have to sit here and be like, is it the best decision? Is it worded right? So you have to be patient, and you have to really think about what you're doing. So like I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna just get this website on Shopify. I'm gonna just have the website, But it's like, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be art. It's not gonna be passionate. I notice with me, like I like to take my time with things that is gonna mean more to me, passionate, art, everything I do. Like, I mean, like this clothing brand to me is like art. It's like art, and great things come with patience and time. So it's like, why rush greatness? Why rush this art that I'm about to create? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if I rush it, you gonna like it, but it's gonna be straight. And I mean, like that's and I'm about to say, it's gonna be okay for the moment, but am I gonna love it 5 years later?
And that's what it's all about, like you loving it. Because like whenever I had do-rags and bonnets, like I can honestly say I didn't wear my do-rags and bonnets. All off the strength of I did it too fast. You know what I'm saying? I just jumped into it with no thinking. You feel me? So yeah, you teaching me something right now. You feel me? Because truthfully, like it was almost like I looked at it as a lick. You feel me? And Lord knows we can't look at things as a lick. Like what I said last time, like if it ain't long term, it's small talk. I looked at it as, look, and I did the mat and everything before I ordered a bonnet. You know what I'm saying? I did the mat and everything. I said, oh Lord, I get 3-4 bands off this. Yeah. Go ahead. And lo and behold, still got do-rags and bonnets. Know what I'm saying? Still ain't make that 5 bands like I wanted to. Yeah. You feel me? And that's all off the strength of me just thinking of it as a lick.
Yeah, I remember last time, remember we talked about like you have to do it with your heart. You can't do it with the money, because like I had a little homie, he that I was cool with, he was trying to do something for the bread, you know what I'm saying? And he was mad that he ain't making his bread in a week. Yeah. And I'm like, it's only been a week. Yeah. Like nobody knows you. Like, I mean, why would I buy something from somebody I don't even know? And I'm gonna tell you something that I learned from my internship with Acadian Capital Ventures with Mr. Courtney over Officer Reports. He actually told me it takes people 8 times to see something they never seen before to actually get used to it. So like,
say it one more time.
You have to see something you never seen before 8 times before you get comfortable with it. So for example, I love this example because, and no offense to like NBA Youngboy or anything, because like I like his music and everything like that, but I did not like his music at first. I'm gonna be real. I was just like, this is too much. Yeah. But the more I listen to that bit probably once a day, every other day, or like hearing people around me. So it's like more
you almost grow to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The more I was just like, all right, cool. And then I listened to the lyrics and it's like, all right, he kind of, all right, for sure. Yeah. It's like I'm starting to, be more lenient to his music. And it was like, nah, I like him. Right. And it took me, and then I thought, once he told me that I was like, I thought about everything that I seen that I didn't like, or that I was more like, I'm okay. And now I'm like, Thumbs up.
Young boy.
Young boy. Yeah, young boy. Why I waved, did not like him. I was like, he's too sad.
Man.
Now I'm in there crying in the car.
He's my favorite artist, bro. I ain't lying.
Bro?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Like it was like and I got so many partners who could attest to it, bro. I used to be on the game.
Yeah.
Just ride wave down, singing it. You hear me?
Yeah.
But shoot, that boy, he the truth though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it just takes you 8 times to see something you never seen before. So like that's why I say like, you know, you gotta get patience with what you want to do. You gotta have patience and like you see, you gotta do it with your heart. If you're doing it just for the money, you're doing it just because you want clout, you want to be famous in that third. It's gonna happen, but I feel like you definitely gonna bring the wrong attention. Yeah. And like you know what I'm saying. All money not good money too. So it's like all clout not good clout either. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like you should definitely do everything with your heart, and that's what I'm trying to do with this. Like I just want to make things with my heart and really produce things that matter.
So what's something you want to see out of yourself? Let's say in 5 years with the brand, maybe specifically with yourself. What's something you want to see?
Just having patience and actually like becoming this person that I want to be, having patience and being more humble and just learning myself and being more self-aware. I feel like, because definitely as I get older, I realize like expectations, you know, people expect more and it's like your character at the end of the day. So I want to have a good character and because like I'm 22 right now. So it's like excuses are cool and all, but like I say, the world cruel. So it's like, if you don't do what you got to do.
Yeah, the world don't care like.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to learn how to just be able to prioritize the things that are important and really not care about people's feelings. And I feel like I try to be such a people pleaser. Like you said, yes, man, it's like, it's okay to say no. Yeah. And I want to be able to like, say no and not subconscious like, well, why did you say no? Yeah. Or like, okay, like
like you want to say no like with a no and that's it. Like no, I don't want to have to give no why. I don't want to have to give no, you heard me, explanation.
And lately I've been doing that and it feels really good. And you could tell like it's more peaceful and you're able to like prioritize and block certain things. Are you able to? And I'm able to see way more clearly. I feel like in life. Yeah. And like I feel pretty good right now.
Yeah, so I feel like something that really helps me. Let's say go about my day how I want to go about it. It's simply like routine in my day. Yeah. Like you feel like routine is something you strong with or no? Because I feel like once I incorporated it in my life, like it was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because I read the book Essentialism. I can't tell you who it's by, but Essentialism, bro, for sure is my top 2 books. Yeah. Essentialism and Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too. That's a fire one. That is a fire.
It changed my mindset.
Like that is a fire one. I listen to the podcast. Yeah, that bit fire. Like I mean, like like that's fire. Y'all should read that. Yeah, y'all should read or listen
especially
to it.
Especially Essentialism, like
it really like opens your mind up to like a lot of things.
Man, I feel like it changed my mindset. I feel like that's what put me here. Know what I'm saying? Because if I wouldn't have heard about that, I wouldn't have really been on no financial literacy. I wouldn't even know what to do with my money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I even know what a passive income was. You feel me? And as far as essentialism, it made me take a step back on life. You feel me? Because last year, the last sophomore year, first semester, I was on a natural high of just cutting hair because I had it. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie. I had it. So it was like money coming in, but at the same time, I'm hitting the mall every week, and I'm buying shoes every week, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm in a mindset of spend and get it right back. But what essentialism taught me was sometimes we do things unconsciously, you know what I'm saying? And I was unconsciously spending. I was unconsciously spending because it was like I had did the math on my money and everything, and I didn't realize like, hold on, I'm hustling backwards. Like I'm not making that much money to be splurging like this because something happened tomorrow, and as an entrepreneur, like you getting what's right there. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting a set paycheck. Like you getting what's right there. So it's like if something happened tomorrow, I'm hit. Yeah, you feel me? So essentially, just literally made me take a step back on life and prioritize. Like, and as far as like my friends, like man, first semester last year, bro, you couldn't touch me during the week, Monday through Friday, bro. I wasn't playing around. I wasn't trying to do nothing. You hear me? Because it was like. Once you realize you hustle backwards, I feel like that put you in that make you sick almost. Yeah. Like let's say I made $600, but I went and spent $1,500. Ooh, sick to my
stomach.
Sick.
Man, make you want to throw up. I mean, like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Yeah. Like, so I bought a bike, like $400 bike, bro.
Yeah.
Why did I do that? Because I was like, I'm gonna ride it to school. I should have got a GO track.
Yeah.
I mean, like a most something I will use every day. But like, do you see me dragging that bike down the street? No. But I was just like, hell, I want this bike.
Right.
I've been wanting this design in my head. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. But now, like you say, I did it, and now I'm like, is the bike just sitting there? And I'm like, it's cool and all, but the bike just sitting there. And I had like $400 down the drain. Yeah. And now I'm like, dang, I could have definitely like saved it, did something way smarter with it. But I mean, I try not to be too. I notice I am kind of hard on myself, but so I try not to be. So I just kind of be like, well, hopefully we gonna see. That's why I say we just gonna see. You see what happens. If it, if I sell it, cool. If it sit there, cool. Somebody gonna ride it. Right. Somebody, I'm gonna give it something gonna happen to that bike. So it's $400. But guess what? I bought it, and at the moment, it was a moment person, like you say, I was in the moment. I really didn't need it for real, but it was in the moment, and it was just like something I've been wanting. Yeah. So I was like, all right, but did I really need it? Probably not. And I feel like definitely like people get that confused, and they they gotta work $15 an hour jobs. You do not need to do that. Like, especially like I was saying, school is cool now. Certain circumstances you have to do what you have to do. Right. But them, $15 out, and I used to work one of those jobs, but you really working. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You working, you really are working. Yeah. So it's like, did I really enjoy my life? Yeah. Work. It's like I love the money. Right. But I mean, like, did I really enjoy? No. Like, did I really enjoy what was around? I didn't see my family. I couldn't enjoy my personal life more than like now. And it's like, it's not even worth it. And that's when I was like, realized I was money hungry. Mm-hmm. I was trying to get these jobs and trying to just feel like I needed to do this. You're trying to fulfill yourself. But you're doing it. And it's like, you come up short every time because it's like, that's not it. So that's why it's so important for us to find things we love and just lock in on it. Like, find something you love and put your head down. Know what I'm saying? Because it's like when you get that tunnel vision, nothing could throw you off. Know what I'm saying? It's like, because you're so locked in on this, something come from the left, something come from the right, it don't matter. Yeah. You feel me? It's almost like with me having such high energy. Mm-hmm. Know what I'm saying? When something bad happened, I could snap back like that. Yeah. Like when I got off that bike and I had to breathe for a little, I had to stand there for 5 minutes. Yeah. But once I got back on that bike and headed home, I was all right. Because I understood, like, it's good. You hear me? Yeah. So, I am Kia with The Playground, founder. Accountability starts with I. I come first. I am number one. I am who I am. And at The Playground, you always come first. Eat it. Take it. Number one. Son, we could talk about that right now because remember we just talked about how I was gonna take it off, right? Oh yeah. And I'm gonna keep it on because I was gonna take it off because I was thinking about like people not getting it, but I don't care about their opinion. Right. Real talk though. I ain't gonna lie. That's almost like the tweet. But go ahead. Subconsciously, I was just talking about. I just was like, I really want to change the I only because the people who won't get it. Yeah. But that's not my problem. Right. Like you either get it or you won't. Like but the ones that get it, and the ones that don't, don't. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's my art. And like you saw, you was like, you get it. Yeah. He gets it. Right. And what do you see? Roman numerals? Right. What it look like? You gotta get it, like. And your perspective not wrong. It's not wrong. It's just viewed in different perspectives, and like ain't nothing wrong. And I actually heard like it's almost like good for your clothing brand to like be like people just don't understand it. Like they got a clothing brand called Two Lines S. And Two Lines S. If you think of two lines in the S, what is that? Two lines in the S? Yeah, what is that? Two lines in the S. It's a money sign. It's a. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that though. Know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not gonna sit here and he like broke the image down. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he broke it down in words, and it's like he misunderstood. Know what I'm saying? That's the best thing sometimes, because it's like you gonna be so curious to where it's like I gotta get this product. What is that? You just gonna be stuck on like it'll just always be in the back of your head. You feel me? That's why I was like really like shit. We talked about it earlier. I was like I was so adamant. I was like I'm taking it off. Right. But now I'm like. Nah. Yeah. Nah. If you like I said, if you don't get it, cool. If you if you don't get it, that's cool. But like the ones that get it. And like, like going back to that point, talk about people pleasing. I just tried to like people please the people that don't get it. Right. So and now when we just took a break and stuff, now I'm like shit. We talked about it, I'm like shit. Give my lane, but fuck him.
Yeah, man.
Fuck him.
I don't think I'm gonna change it.
No, I'm gonna change it because guess what? I look at it right now and I'm shit. I love it.
Yeah, you like it.
I ain't gonna lie, I liked it.
Right.
And I loved it, and I was like, no, I don't love it no more. Remember?
Right.
But now I love it because
at
the end of the day, it's seen in different perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're gonna take it any way you want,
right.
but it's not wrong.
Yeah.
And I feel like definitely like in society, like a lot of people say your opinion is wrong, but just because it's viewed differently in perspectives. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it because even though it's gonna be viewed in different perspectives, it's all gonna mean the same thing.
Fact. And I feel like this got something to do with it. Like, let me read this to you. It says, it's easy to get caught up in the noise. Opinions from people who don't do, can't do, ain't do, and won't do is relevant to you. You might be making history. Do not let anyone who haven't done it convince you that it can't be done. Impossible is the opinion of the incapable. You understand me? Impossible is the opinion of the incapable. Like we can't even self-doubt ourselves to think something is impossible because it's like you taking yourself 10 steps back. Yeah. You feel me? Like it's almost like you gotta go on everything head on. Like everything is like you gotta expect greatness from the jump. Yeah. You feel me? Like this interview here, like I'm expecting a great interview because it's like, bro, we had a good one last time.
Yeah, we did.
So we about to
live last time.
Man, what real talk? And truth be told, like we might well introduce you real quick. Yeah, like we didn't introduce from the jump. Now I'm saying y'all tapping into a real talk situation.
Homie took the camera and y'all missed my socks.
Yeah,
now I have white socks. Like really,
all y'all gonna have is the audio,
bro. I had piece of socks with beer on them, bro. Like.
Real talk.
Shout out to
we was elite last time.
Yeah, we were, but we still elite. But it's still okay. It's still okay.
Man,
we double back though.
You feel me? Cool. And we here with Miss Kia.
Yeah,
you hear me? Owner of the playground.
Yeah, this is right
coming
here.
soon.
Coming soon. Yeah, I can't rush greatness.
Real talk.
I cannot rush greatness because then I'm a pump like a heart. I'm pumping like a heart. I got so many ideas. Yeah. To the point where like I'm pumping. So whenever it come, I'm pumping. Boom, boom, boom. But you gonna know it's passionate. You gonna know it came from the heart. Right, and that's all I want to make is products that come from the heart. So I just ain't pumping products. Like, I ain't pumping just to make bread. I ain't pumping just to make. I ain't giving. I want you to know that I would wear this. I want you to know the same thing you gonna wear. I want to wear it. Yeah. I love it. Right. So I want you to wear something I love. Cause why would I not want? Why would I not?
Why would I give you some foolishness?
Yeah. Why would I give you some boo boo?
Right.
Why give you some rich? I wouldn't do that to you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you work hard for what you got. So it's like, why would I do that to you? Why would I? It's cool and all, but like I know it's gonna go a long way because I just know it's gonna go a long way just because I have that optimism and I put it in the universe. Yeah. So I'm like, it's gonna go a long way. Right. And to that point, like I'm trying to have a fashion show with mixing different brands on campus and things like that.
Oh yeah, I remember you brought that up
and make art. And I feel like definitely like just a fashion show where it's like art and we have a good time and it's not about black or white. It's just fashion. It's just your own vibe.
You feel like your optimism play a big part in that?
Yes. Because a lot of people don't have that. Right. I have to be optimistic because of what happened in past experience. So it's like you gotta be optimistic because if not, you're gonna be having this dark cloud and you're just gonna be all. It's always negative. So you do have to see the good in a lot of stuff and the greener side. So like that's why with this, like, I might have like small followers right now, but I know like with due time I will get there, and with due time I will be the greatest of all time.
Real talk, in due time, and let's capitalize off that because it's like so many people they trying to rush that process. So many people they want it right then and there. You feel me? So many people are mad at the position they in right now. You feel me? But we gotta realize like God got us in a perfect position. Yeah, where we at right now is where we supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And I always gotta bring it back to me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told you, I'm having trouble with that anxiety.
What happened? Okay.
Real talk.
You see?
I keep
accountability.
You know what I'm saying? We all gotta have that because it's like I be rushing so much, but like I said last time, I be rushing for nothing. Yeah. Most of us we rush to nothing.
Nothing.
You feel me? So it's like I just have to bring it back to me and say I'm where God want me to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a perfect position. I am where I'm supposed to be at.
I think I seen this quote. It said the person who appreciates the journey is better than the man that like looks for the destination. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. So like I sat there and took my time out. I was like I'm thinking about it. I'm like, when you actually enjoying the journey, the destination is way greater. Yeah. You like it's like the rainbow with the gold. It's like, oh, I got it.
Yeah.
And it's like let's enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
Let's learn. You know, I'm learning, and I'm like, you got to be patient. This is something I've never done before. So questions to people who know might be a little stupid and childish, and I had to get out of my subconscious like that is stupid. But if you don't know, like questions, like if you don't know, you don't know, and questions are like not stupid. Like any question is not stupid, and I feel like that's what people like hold their tongue. That's what me too. I was like, even the simplest question, I felt like I didn't want to bother anybody because they were gonna be like, "Oh, that's stupid," or like,
and because of you being the first time and stuff like that.
Yeah, like how you don't know, or like just because like how you don't know, but it's like I genuinely don't know.
Right.
So it's like, but if you're willing to teach me, I'm willing to listen. But if you're not, that's cool. I'm gonna just find somebody else.
So on this journey of creating this, because this your first thing, right? So on this journey of creating this, like, how has the journey been? Let's point out like what's something like you love about this journey right now.
I'm just loving the fact that I'm seeing a lot of things differently, like in perspectives. And it's like I'm learning how to really grow up. You know, I'm realizing I'm 22. Yeah. Things change once you hit 21, 22. And I'm just learning. I'm learning how to really just grow up and accept that and just how to be better for the next year.
Right. And like as far as like, let's say the journey of the playground.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like how has that journey been?
Well, actually, it's been pretty good. Like I said, like I'm seeing I'm seeing a lot of different things from people. Yeah. I'm just seeing a lot of different things, and I'm just learning how to control my emotions. I would say like I'm loving this journey because I'm learning how to control my emotions and self-awareness in people. So it's like, now don't take things personal because the world, I guess like we talked about, the world is cruel. Yeah. So, you know, it's how can I be the best Kia I can be, you know, out there. Yeah. And that's it. So I'm loving this journey right now. Like I say, it's like art. So it's like I'm learning so much. Right. And it's like I'm meeting different people. And it's just, I appreciate it. And it's like I'm motivated to do this. And hope, like, you know, I'm optimistic it works out and goes further because like I
feel that about this same journey because like this is all new to me. So it's like I'm appreciating every moment of it. I'm appreciating the mess up with the camera. Now I'm saying I'm appreciating that I gotta be editing and stuff like that because it's like I don't take none of it lightly no more. Like this editing stuff, you feel me? Like I don't take it lightly, bro. Like I give it to y'all. Y'all, a round of applause for y'all. You feel me? Because
shout out to the editors out there. Shout out to all the editors.
Out to y'all. Because this is a job. This is a real job. And it's like I'm taking it all in. I'm appreciating it. Know what I'm saying? It's like when you go through certain things, it give you a different look on life. Yeah. You feel me? Like so far as like boom, all my life I had to cut grass. You feel me? Off the strength of me just having to cut grass all the time, just the strength of me having a big old yard, I said I'm gonna work as hard as possible to where I'm gonna be able to afford to just pay somebody to cut my grass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we go through these certain things because it's like if I wouldn't have went through having to cut grass all the time, I wouldn't have wanted to work hard to be able to pay somebody to cut my grass. You know what I'm saying? So everything on this journey, you gotta take it, and everything on this journey, you gotta feel it. Yeah. You got to. Like I'm glad I was mad on that, but I'm glad I almost shed a tear. You feel me? Because if I wouldn't, I wouldn't have wanted to redo this. Now, I wouldn't have wanted to continue on being a podcaster. You feel me? So on this journey of playground, on this journey of your life, what's something you keep in the back of your head that keeps that fire going? Know what I'm saying? What can I say? That put that fire on your back.
Shit,
you feel me? Because like in the morning, I say this. You feel me? In the morning, that fire that's on my back is always my parents. Know what I'm saying? That fire that's on my back is always my little sister. You feel me? Because it's like I want to work hard for her. She not a hard worker. I can say that. She not a hard worker. She not willing to break a sweat. She not willing to work long hours. So it's like big brother just gonna have to do so she could live how she want to live. Yeah, you feel me? So that's something that's always in the back of my mind. So what's something that's always in the back of your mind?
Something that's always like in my subconscious really is just like, how can I be a better Kia every day? Because I lost my mom when I was 15. Yeah. So I mean, like I not raised myself in a sense, but I had a lot of different people and different personalities kind of take care of me. So it's like I really have I feel like I have a lot of people opinions, and I learned a lot from different people, so I pick up on different things. And it's like, you know, always remember, be true to yourself. And it's like, every day I try to remember, like, be true to yourself and be the best kid you can be, because at the end of the day, like, I tried, you know. So I had to raise myself, and it's like now I'm like, okay, I'm learning myself as a woman now, because I was a young girl and I'm grown to be a young adult, but now I'm 22, so like I'm grown. Right. So like, you know, some things, you know, go away. So it's like I just have to learn to be true to myself and realize what I like genuinely, you know, what Kia likes and what Kia can do and what Kia can't do.
Right.
Sometimes I can't do
control.
it. Yeah, I can't do it. And I used to be that over promising, and that's when I realized like when I over promise and I try to be that yes ma'am and all this and that wasn't me. Because after come down to I go home, I'm not happy. I'm not tired. You know, whatever I had to do is wasted and I couldn't get it done. So it's like, you know, be true to yourself and always just be true to myself. I would just take that subconsciously, always just remember like everything's okay and like you could just be true to yourself. And if nobody likes you, that's okay.
Right.
It's them, not you. And I always took that like it was me. Many times I took that it was me. And it's like, you know, you're okay. Like I had a birthday party and my girl threw me a birthday party. I'm like, y'all actually like me. Like, shit, like I had a surprise birthday party. I was like, y'all like me.
Right. Like,
and I mean, like, like it was genuine. So it was like, I really don't need 30 friends. I don't need 30 friends. And then I don't need 30 friends to sit around me in the union and all this man, this and the third. Like no.
If I got 2 strong ones, it's good.
Oh, yeah, it's good. And I had went to a party recently, my homegirl threw, and I could tell it was just nothing but genuine love. And it's like, I love to be around that. And that's okay that I want to be around like that type of energy. And those that I don't, like, put them in different areas, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's why I like kickbacks rather than parties.
I do too. They don't throw them no more.
Yeah,
nobody
they don't throw the kickbacks no more.
Nobody throw a kickback no more.
Yeah,
somebody throw a kickback. Shit,
somebody throw a kickback.
Yeah. Shit, but yeah, no, for sure. I definitely say just be true to myself because I am amazing. Like I am who I am.
Facts.
Like,
so you say you're an amazing person. So let's go back to the passing of your mother. Do you feel as though that brought you here? Like it made you the person who you are today? And I'm saying that to say like without that you wouldn't have been able to be who you are.
No, not at all. Because my mom, I could say really was like silver spoon. My mom was a teacher, so I was, you know, academic wise, like she always on it, make sure my dad really wasn't, he was the money guy. My mom's more the school woman, things like that. So it's like school wise, I was always on it. So it's like anything below a C, I mean, like she tearing me up. Like I'm gonna be real. When I was in elementary, I failed my 0 times tables. I put 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boy, she tore me up. I mean, like she like how?
Right.
How?
Right.
So after that, I was like, well, shit. Now I'm like, I really gotta learn and teach myself, because it's like she gonna keep doing, she gonna whip my butt every day. My dad not gonna whip my butt because he cared, but it's like
it ain't that serious thing. Like
no, because like he called me up recently. He's like, oh, you need to get out of school. You need to hurry up, come out. For what?
Right.
What need to come on to? The work?
Yeah.
Get a degree and work at a hotel with you. And that's cool and all. Like, you know, I love what you're doing everything. But like, that's not what I want. I told him, like, telling him my dad's like, I want to get my MBA. Yeah. And I ain't telling him about this because when I had my business growing, before COVID, when it was, I was doing the same thing. And I was selling a lot in Slidell in New Orleans. He thought it was stupid. And like, I mean, like, and he kept telling me every day, like, I'm working hard. I'm taking pictures of clothes every day. I'm working at Champ too. So, like, I'm really working all day.
Yeah.
So he's like, he just think it's stupid.
Yeah.
But I'm making bank.
Right.
And he thinks it's stupid. And,
how did that make you feel entering this business right here? Because you had one before COVID. That's what he didn't like. Entering this.
I tried to tell him when I first had the brainstorm that I did to him, he still thought it was stupid. Yeah. But I was like, okay, well, you think it's stupid, I'm going to do it harder. I'm going to go harder.
Yeah.
I'm going to go harder. Because he told me the same thing about reselling shoes. I was making bank. He's like, oh, you always come in with 5 pairs of shoes. I'm like, Dad, but when I come home, I ain't come back with shit.
Right.
I ain't come back with nothing.
Right.
I'm coming back
4
PF.
Pockets, man, 4 pockets full.
Well, 2 PF, because I ain't got nothing in the back. 2 PF. But still, though, like, come on, like you gotta, and that's what I say, like he gonna see things different and he might think it's stupid, but I went harder. Yeah. And I know like my mom, I instill like that hustle and grind, like in that, but from my dad, but that optimism from my mama, because she really was optimistic. As a teacher, you have to be really open-minded, because she taught maybe like 2nd, 1st grade. So that's children.
I was gonna say bunch of children.
Yeah, bunch of children, just bunch of children. But she took the time out to really, you know, care about each and every one of them kids as if they were her own. And I really take that with a grain of salt, because that's how I would like to treat people. And that's how I would want to be treated, you know, as if I'm one of your own. So, and that's why, like, I made these clothes. So I want you to know that you're one of my people. Right. And like, I love you and I care about you. And so honestly, like, I think for sure, like that optimism and hustle
is in you.
Yeah. I just gotta see my full potential. And like back with my internship, when I fell off and I kind of made him, you know, I fell off, you know, I thought about it. I'm like, hey, he told me, like, we hired you.
Yeah.
We saw something in you.
Right,
and I'm
right.
like, you're right. And I'm like, he like, we picked you. So we see something in you that you probably don't even see right now, but you gotta work with them to see it. So I was like, let's rock out. And I was like, I appreciate y'all for being understanding, because a lot of people are not like that. Like I said, the world cruel. So, but now since I shook back, I'm straight now, and I'm able to see like I have the potential. That's when, like, back to what you say, breathe. You gotta breathe.
Real talk. And that's amazing how they let you know, like, we picked you, like, we saw something in you. And I feel like everybody listening, you feel me? Like, how people will call you this, people will call you that, like, boy, you gonna be great, boy, you gonna be an amazing school teacher. You know what I'm saying? It's like we gotta take them things into account and realize, like, them people are speaking life into us. So we gotta take the words that they saying and speak them back into ourselves, because it's like, once you hear something over and over, you hear it over and over, you have no other choice but to believe it. You feel me? So that's why it's like I'm so big on my affirmations. Like I tell people, I don't do nothing special, bro. I don't do nothing special at all. It's strictly affirmations. That's the only thing I do. Wake up in the morning, I say it. When I go to sleep, I say it, and I'm out here. You feel me? And I'm out here like this, and it's happening for me. So it's like we gotta take them words and speak it into existence.
Yeah, because I feel like definitely if you speak it, you gotta do it too. So when it happens, it's like 100%. So then you're like, well, I know what I could contribute. I know what I could produce. So then you could do it again. You're trying to see how you can be better than what you produced before.
Because knowing how hard
so now you're going 110%. And it's like, when he told me that, I'm like, man, I'm tripping. I'm tripping right now. Like, he thinking about it. He hired me. And this is the second time I done made a mistake. So he told me, I'm not going to let you wreck the car. I'm not going to let you crash the car. I'll let you bump it. And I love that quote because I thought it was corny. I thought it was corny. And now I say a lot of quotes and things like that. But it's true. It's the real. He said, I'm not going in life, you're going to bump, you're going to wreck the car, but I ain't going to let you destroy it or crash it. And a lot of people going to let you crash it. And then be like, totally. Totally. He going to let you totally. But in my internship and, really take me that breath of fresh air, is like, I'm going to let you go. You go in life, you going to wreck the car. You going to bump, you going to bump it up, you going to dent it. But if you got the right people around you, they ain't going to let you totally. They ain't going to let you total your car.
That's back to the friends thing we was talking about. Like, your friends got to tell you that real. They got to tell you things that you don't want to hear. Know what I'm saying? Because without them saying that, they being fake. If I'm gonna sit in front of your face every day and see you doing the wrong thing and applaud that and not tell you what's up, that's fake. That's not a real friend. That's an unhealthy friend.
And it's cool and all at the moment, but once you think about it, it's like, when you think about what happened, it's like, was that really cool?
Like, almost like you really get to thinking back, like you look at your life and you be like, dang, I was sitting in front of this dude's face. He didn't tell me nothing. He didn't tell me I was doing this. Like,
pretty much. And it's like, last week when I fell off, it's like, man, I'm tripping. Like, I cannot, I'm tripping. Like, I could lose all this today. I could lose all what I have going on today. And it's like, I worked hard for what? Like, people, you have opportunity. Like my papa, back to what he says, like, you have opportunities. Like, he's like, man, like, it broke because you taking advantage of it low key. He like, cause I didn't have this. And I'm like, you're right. Cause
we gotta use their past to our advantage too. Cause it's like when you think back on the sacrifices all the people that made for us. You know what I'm saying? Cause I think back like me, my mama every day she brought us to school and came got us. You hear me? And it's like, if I come out here and mess up, if I come out here and just get the show in my ass, you know what I'm saying? How would that make her feel? She sacrificed, with that 12 years? Every day, bro. We ain't never caught no bus. You hear me? Every day she bringing us from the East Bank to the West Bank. You hear me? And back. So it's like we gotta capitalize off the sacrifices they made. We gotta capitalize off their past. You know what I'm saying? And execute in the future. You feel me? And I forgot what I was going to say. But boom, back to damn.
I don't know, but you do gotta appreciate like your elders and stuff, cause like they didn't have all this back then. Like no, I saw. I was like, all right, cool.
Dang, bro, what was I going to say, bro?
Oh, but nah, well, I'm gonna just spin off it. Like you do gotta appreciate them, cause like we forget like our parents do work hard. And it's like we're not out here to BS. Cause I know it's like my dad called him. He's like, I don't even think I'm BSing, because I'm really out here for school. I ain't here to like. I'm here to do what I gotta do, but it's also like I'm here to learn about life. Because if I didn't come out here and I was just still going to Delgado and things like that, I probably just have my associates and just go work somewhere.
Man, it was something Miss Brandon Renard said. She said whenever she was growing up, her parents ain't play after 18. They had to leave. You know what I'm saying? They had to leave, and that was all the thing of when you stay in your parents' house, you're a child still.
Yeah.
No matter how old you are, you still gonna be treated as a child because that parent, they know they're the parent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you still in their house, they're gonna treat you like a child. So it's a must that you leave the nest and find your own.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that you could actually learn yourself. Like me, I wouldn't have learned myself if I wouldn't have came out here. Like what I told you last time, I was a little boy. You hear me? So it was like once I came out here, I became a man, and I learned what a man is, like what a man got to do, how a man supposed to carry himself.
Yeah.
You feel me? But if it wasn't for that, I mean, I could learn it from my dad and my dad at home. You feel me? But how could I truly learn that myself? Yeah. All I would have been able to do is follow in his footsteps. Sure. But in reality, we got to take that time out and genuinely learn ourselves, because with zero alone time, there's no serious work that get done.
That is true.
You feel me?
Like I think I talked to like Thomas, who's my mentor from my internship. I have to create like these little I have to create emails to send to the investors and things like that. It's pretty cool. And he told me like, and this, I have trouble with only the summary. And he only like basically the summary have to do bunch about the company in 2 or 3 sentences, sum it up into this. And I'm like, bro, that is so hard. But you have to cut to the chase, get to the point. Right. And he's like, I'm telling him, you know, what goes on around me. He's like, you got to take 30 minutes, cut everything off, focus on this task at hand, 30 minutes. And I'm like, damn, like that's a long time. Yeah. But if you think about it, like 30 minutes could definitely like be beneficial to the task at hand and what you have to go on maybe later on in the day. So I'm like, all right, so now I'm gonna take 30 minutes, you know, I'm gonna really do what he say instead of just listening. Because maybe if I actually do it, I understand his perspective as to why he's saying it, and then I'm gonna take it into my own life and do it. And I noticed like they kind of do things to kind of take into my life, and I really appreciate that. So it's cool.
Oh, facts. Now I know what I was gonna say, and I want to capitalize this to really leave my listeners off or something. Know what I'm saying? Sure. Like you said last week, you fell off. Know what I'm saying? Break down how last week was for you, and I want you to break it down how you fixed it. Know what I'm saying? What you did to even recognize it. Know what I'm saying?
So, I basically let my outside things control me, and I put that first instead of me and what I have to do, and that really like it. I mean, with school, I was kind of like just chilling. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to school, but it's like I'm letting it just be in front of my dome instead of the back. And it's like, I mean, like it's just like at that point, like school wasn't even like, I was just so upset. I was just so in my emotions and in my head to the point where like I was just falling off. You know what I'm saying? But I think when he asked me about an email, a Google form, I had to make a Google survey form, and I messed up. Yeah. And I mean, I messed up completely, because like if the form would have been correct the first time and I would have had to do, it would have opened doors to many opportunities. Like he said, he told me, and it kind of backed us up. But he was able to punt the board members to let us do another one. So I was like, I prayed and I was like, thank you, Lord. I'm like, thank you, Lord. Like this means like this is for me. Yeah. So now at this point, like if I'm excuse my language, but if I fuck up again, that's on like really truly, I cannot be crying right now. Right. Like at this point, I'm just preaching to the choir, because he done gave me 1, 2, 3. Like, come on, like, you know,
and we gotta
like,
realize sometimes every opportunity could possibly be our last opportunity.
Yeah, and I'm up in here crying like this could be, because I'm like, at the end of the day, like he says, a cool word, they could cut you. And I mean, you didn't do, like he says, it's a business and you didn't do your part. And back to the character, it goes down to your character. He hired me. He seen something in my character that could benefit their business. Right. But now it's like you show me a different persona and perception of you that is a little weird. And he's like, you know, what can we do to change this and to make sure we do better for you? And it's like, that's when he told me out, like, man, like he really cared about me as a person. And he wanted me to do better. He wanted me to be a better woman, a better person. He know my benefits, my potential. So it's like, that's when I really was like, I'm tripping. Yeah. Because I'm taking advantage of this man now. Right. Now I'm not being a good person. I'm not being a good person.
That self-awareness.
And it's like, that's why I'm like, man, like I got to do better. So now, you know, we had a meeting, we had a monthly meeting, you know, we have monthly meetings. So Monday, you know, we good. And I'm back on it. Yesterday we good. And I'm keeping him up to date. I'm communicating with him. Right. So now I noticed now, like, you know, I have that anxiety of like asking. I have like, subconsciously, I will be like, have a question. I'll think it's stupid. And I won't, you know, I won't ask because I think it's stupid. But once I communicated with him about something he showed me the day before, and it still was, I called him. I was like, hey, this is not working out.
Yeah.
What's up? So after that, he was like, I appreciate you for telling me and not sending it off, because then it would have messed up everything we had going on.
Right.
So now I'm like, I am doing something right by like get it over my fear of communicating, no matter how like
detrimental it could be.
Yeah, or like minute, small, I feel like, childish or like stupid people say, but like if you don't know, then like, just ask.
Right.
Because it seemed like if I would have sent it without his permission and did the wrong thing, it would have messed up the opportunity, and his punt would have been for nothing. And you know what I'm saying? So it kind of would have been like, I gotta let you go.
Right. And it's almost a good thing you went through that, so you know what to do next time. How to go about that next time. Yeah,
and now I'm like way more comfortable with him. So like I feel like definitely texting, I'm not as like, even when I'm not like after, I'm not like now with them, I'm not as like, so stiff. I can kind of just be myself, and I feel like definitely like that's what they want. They would like me to be loose and express myself, and maybe that's why they hired me, because I could bring that to the table, and they could stop being so tight up and let
you feel like you're scared to show yourself?
Yeah.
And why though?
Because like I say, my character was destroyed.
Yeah.
I was myself 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing
once
me.
It got destroyed that one time, it shied you away.
So yeah, so now everything I was once doing, being Kia, I'm just like evaluating every little thing. Yeah. Anything I say, and this, that, and the third, and it's like, man, like I realize the more I think about what I say and trying to be down to get people to like me, I bring around the wrong people.
Right.
I see, it seems like now they become a liability and I am broke, or I am in this certain situation. It's like, that's not what it is. And, my character was destroyed. So I learned a lot from that. I was upset. Yeah. I had to get my number changed. Yeah. But it's cool.
Right.
It's cool. I'm gonna let you. That's cool, but I'm done talking. Like, I'm done talking. I had a situation early beginning of the year. I had to really stand up for myself.
Yeah.
Because over the situation over hearsay, and I didn't really want to do that, but it's like I had to get my respect, and I felt like I got that, and I earned it, and that's why I feel like this right here is my pride. I earned this.
Yeah.
I deserve for people to see my heart,
right?
Like, cause I was hiding my heart for a long time, cause I felt like I definitely do everything genuine at first, and so when I got taken advantage of that, I had to step back and be like, I'm like, man, I took a step back and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna show people what I like to do. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna do X, Y, and Z because people are gonna say stuff, and I was so worried about just people saying stuff, but like.
Facts. So you feel like the playground really gonna set it off for you?
Yeah,
like,
it's really
me.
Yeah,
this is Kia.
Yeah, this is Kia. Like, don't be afraid to like express yourself and keep being you. And I said, like, I am who I am. Like, I'm never gonna change who I am. It's you, not me.
Right.
And you once you adjust yourself to them, I feel like that's when you definitely mess up. And that's how you attract the wrong things, the wrong people. And just being true, like going back to what we're talking about, being true to yourself, you definitely like will protect your peace and live a better life. I feel like
that's real talk, and I think that's a perfect way to leave them out. Now I'm saying, be true to yourself, and what you just said,
I am who I am.
I am who I am. You hear me, man? That's real talk. That's straight from the playground. You hear me?
It is what it is.
Know what I'm saying? And that's how we gonna leave them out. You feel me? I truly appreciate you for rocking with
me. It's always good,
this was really a part 2. You feel me? But y'all probably gonna get the audio from part 1 later on. Know what I'm saying? But like I said, I truly appreciate y'all for tapping into a real talk situation. Y'all make sure y'all tap into the playground. You feel me? Don't point at me. The playground. You feel me, man? And I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. It's the multi-millionaire in the flesh, and peace out. Yeah, man. Dab on him. Real talk. Facts.